What's up, YouTube? DIY Lego desk. I got a pretty cool idea I came up with here over the holidays. A lot of kids getting tons of Lego for Christmas, and I, for one, am sick of impaling my feet on them walking down the stairs, or, man, the places I get these Legos. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, these are two little plastic organizer. There are 5 compartments. So now, the nice thing about these is they all pop apart like little Legos themselves. So I have an idea for this to add basically 2 drawers in the center of the Lego desk. So basically, just to give you an idea, I'm going to snap off these 2 here, and they will go in the center. And then I'm going to mount a solid wood top, which I have picked up from Home Depot, and that is the next step. So I'll show you that. I'm going to break these down into the proper orientation, how I want them, and I'll show you how we're mounting, drilling them all up, putting an edge around the Lego table so they can't slide off, and by the end of the day it will look pretty sharp. So stay tuned, follow along, and we will walk you through it. Okay, so first of all, pardon me for the mess, guys. This is what happens when you do this in your house. So this is the piece of wood I chose. You can pick these up directly from Home Depot. They come in 48-inch, no wait, 64? I can do the math. It'll be on your screen right now. We chopped it up because I only wanted it as wide as all 4 of these are going to be, right? So essentially, these will get mounted up underneath along here. So there'll be 2 of them, and then I'll put those drawers in there, and it will allow there to be center drawers in this. So pretty easy to do. The wood on the floor here is just some, it's just 1x2, I believe. That will be on your screen as well. Pick them up one length. Home Depot actually has saws. They'll let you make 3 cuts for free. Well, they'll do it for you. Don't jump on the saw yourself if you're not familiar. You will get in trouble. So that's basically it. I'm going to go around now. I'm going to drill these onto the edges. I'm leaving the front edge with no edge, and then the side, this edge, the back, and the other edge will have the wood on the side, so Lego cannot slide off and fall in behind the desk or off the sides. And this way it allows you to slide your arms back and forth on the desk, and you're not obstructed by that edge. Now, some people like to put the Lego mats down so that you can actually stick Lego to the desks. My son doesn't really want me to do that because he likes to drive his cars and stuff, so we're leaving it off for now, but that is an option. You can buy, they come in squares, basically. You'd have to tailor it to fit the top of the desk, but that is an option as well, and people do it. It's really cool. Allows them to build their Lego city basically right off the desk. So I'm going to get working. Basically, the only things you really need is just some hardware, some smaller screws, to mount everything, and then I'm making it all so, well, I'll lay it all out and I'll show you here. So essentially that's upside down. Once I screw all that together, I flip that over, and the way it's designed, these just kind of plunk right on top of the Sterilite drawers. Now what I'm going to do here is just cut 2 little slits. One here, and I'll do 2 more at the back, and then I'll probably do 1 more over on each side here probably. And I'm going to strap it with some all around. So basically it will hold these drawers up to the solid wood top so that if you do load them up with a bunch of stuff, they're not going to sag. Feel free to come up with your own method here. I just decided to do it this way, is what I had. You can pick up the all-round or round-all. Any hardware stores carry it. It's pretty handy stuff. Just carrying on with the build, I just wanted to show basically when I screw these tops down, all the support is going to be holding those. It's just the plastic. So I bought these 2 pieces of strapping in the hardware section at Home Depot. I just cut them in half and scored them in half with my Dremel and snapped them. And this way I can pop the whole top off and these still stay attached. I don't have to worry about the screws pulling through. You could use larger washers. This is just the method I used. So I spaced it out. This top was, I think, 96 or something. I ended up with 2 of these offcuts I just cut them in half after, but the top is 54, and that ends up with the overhang you see here on the right spaced equally on both sides. And then I just kind of painted around the edge on the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is to strap this down. So what I was thinking of doing here, you could easily just drill a couple holes. I'm just going to take my Dremel with, even a drill bit, you could just drill like a small drill bit and drill like, 4 holes just to get the strapping through. You could probably just get away with a couple holes. And you want to do one here, bring them through, and then kind of do little duck feet, just bend them out and then screw it directly to the wood top. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's probably 2 spots here, and then 1 on each side, even though I will screw this together here and here as well. But the thing is, you got to make sure that the drawers are still able to close, slide in and out, without obstructing or becoming obstructed by whatever's supporting it. That's why I have to come down right in the center here. If I were to just wrap it around, I wouldn't be able to do it that way because the drawers would not close. So I'll get cooking on this, and we'll show you the final product. I just wanted to give you some measurements here too. So my wood top, it was 54 inches long. That's what it ended up being, by 20 inches. And these Sterilite containers are all usually the same size. I'll post it in the description with a link to where you can buy them in any hardware store. They come in different sizes, 3 drawer, 4 drawer, 5 drawer. These were the 5 drawers with 1 drawer pulled off to make this center section here. So it works out perfectly, but it won't work out to 48 inches. It's like 50 1/4 inches or something like that. So you can't get it out of a 4-foot sheet, which is a PETA pain in the, for lack of a better word. But this top was, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks. Even though solid pine, it was the most expensive thing, was the top. And I wanted it to look nice and last, right? So the reason I'm screwing it all down is that when I want to move it, there are wheels that I can put it on, but say I want to bring it downstairs, I can just lift the top up and the 2 Sterilites will just pop right off the bottom. I could just pick the whole top up and take the top down and then bring the totes down separately in 2 separate, 3 loads basically. So it makes it very mobile. And then with wheels you can just slide it around on the hardwoods and whatever. So I did buy a pre-drill bit to pre-drill all my edging. So it will sit, it's just going to be butted together in the back, but it's going to sit flat to the bottom like that, so it creates a lip all the way around so the Legos can't slide off. And then I'll be drilling in here with a pre-drill so that the screws sit flush, and then you can put these little black caps. They're decorative caps. They're like a cent each at Home Depot, and you just pop them on the screws. When you cut these, you need to make a little overhang for the back so that they sit flush, and then at the end we're going to coat it in just a clear urethane or varathane to seal it. So the stain doesn't rub off and that sort of thing. Just about got the top done. I've screwed down the lids here, which are going to hold everything in place. Screwed them together. This is my only thing. I hope they're going to snap in. If not, I'll take these screws out. But right now it's just kind of holding everything together for me. I did put a screw in here to hold it together while I was drilling it. So to give you an idea what I'm doing, my Dremel comes with all kinds of attachments. To the magic of video, there it is. So this little kit, you grab them when they're on sale. They're 10 bucks. It's totally worth it. If not, they try and gouge you. But they do throw them up on sale. So anyway, there's a little bit. You can see it in there right now. It's just tiny. See if we can get a shot on, zoomed in on there for you. So you can see it's all melted plastic on there. But basically what it allows me to do is just drill a little hole. So I put that little slit in there. This is my round doll, and it's the perfect size now. It'll allow me to slide it in through there. Right. So now this side is just kind of how I'm showing you how I do it. You pop like 5 little holes in there with that little bit, and then you just go connect them all together, and that's it. Simple, easy. So rather than fighting with it, or this is the way. This is probably one of the hardest stages of building this whole desk. And it's simple, just a small drill bit will accomplish the same task. After that, we're going to pre-drill this out. I'm going to do probably, I don't know, maybe 3, well 1, probably 4 4 on each side, and then we'll figure out how many are going in the back. And there are proper pre-drill bits that you want to get for that. And there they are. So this is a dual pack I got. The number 10 is a little big. You know, number 8 typically is what most people use, but these will handle a little bit bigger screws, and I don't mind. I'm going to put little caps on them anyway. So just make sure that you're paying attention to the size. Number 8 is a little smaller than this one, and it's usually great for most people. Probably be great for this project as well. This is just what I picked, so take that with a grain of salt. Because it was $3, and they had single ones on for like $9. And I was like, well, what the hell. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put, well, probably just one in the front and one in the back. That's all I need. And then another one here, I'll have to do it a little differently over here, but it will essentially accomplish the same task. You know, when I look at it now that this is screwed together, as long as these screws stay in, I don't have to take them out when I pop them on. I'm just hoping that the little feet fit in there properly, but they should. They're you know, flexible. But this actually is pretty quite strong. You know, I can lift the whole top up. It's not going anywhere. It's only got to hold these 2 little drawers, which will have some Lego in it. Like, this is not a concrete desk. It's not made for strength. It's made for portability and ease of building and cost. It's really cheap. You know, the top itself is going to cost you more than anything in this project. Lego desk all assembled. I'm just about to spray it with a clear lacquer just to protect the top. But that's it. Got it outside. I just wanted to show you. That's pretty straightforward. I just used the 1x2. You need to pre-drill. Kind of countersink the screws in there a little bit. And then they sit flush and it ain't going nowhere. So it's pretty straightforward. Pretty easy to do. I'm going to go now with some black stain and just touch up any of the screw holes where they need to be, you know, just like right there. You can see paint, you can see the white where it came off where I drilled. And that's pretty much it. And I'm going to spray with clear. So I just thought I'd show you guys the final product here. Very easy DIY Lego desk. So I hope you guys liked the video. Go ahead and crush that thumbs up button for me. And we hope to see you again. Thanks for watching.